Hello, this is Life App coming your way this morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are watching me from. I hope by the grace of God you are doing well. I have a very good information to share with you, so I'll encourage you to stay to the end of this live video. Then you will get all the necessary information that you need. All the necessary information that you need. So, since we don't want our videos to be that long, we try our best to go straight to the point. But just give me a few minutes. Let me do some field setup here. Then, yeah, field setup here. And then I'll come on to the live very soon. So today we'll be talking about teach abroad. Teach abroad. So how can you secure your job in abroad? So just give me a few minutes. I think I should have just a few minutes to set up. I need to share my screen, so I'm just setting up and then getting everything ready so that everything I share with you, I'll be able to show it on my screen. I want it that way, to show everything on my screen. And then you will see everything. And then I'm going to put every website that I speak of to on the in the description, so you'll be able to go to the website yourself and then know what to do there. So yeah, I'll try my best to be brief as much as I can, to be very brief as much as I can. Okay, I'm almost there. I just want to share this to some other platform so that people will also see it. Okay, so yeah, I hope. Greeting to you again. Greeting to you again. Yeah. So if you have not been part of our Life App family, today is your first time. A little bit about Life App. Life App, what we do is we share information on moving abroad. We share information on moving abroad. So what we do, we're going to we show you how you can transition from your home country to any of the Western country with very easiest way, without spending much money, without paying a lot of, not a lot, without paying money to agents. You can do your application yourself if you follow what we teaches you. The most part we do is for teachers. We do for everybody, but for teachers, because I myself, I taught in the United States, and now I'm teaching in Canada, living in Canada now. So I've been through the process myself, and I did everything myself. From Ghana to the United States, I did it myself. From United States to Canada, I did it myself. I've been refused visas when coming to Canada. So I've known the process very well. Very well. I've known the process very, very well. So it's not, I talk from experience. I talk from experience. I talk from experience. So now our topic today is teaching abroad. If you want to teach abroad, the opportunities are there. The opportunities are there. If you meet the requirement that is needed, the minimum requirement, if you meet it, I just want to do something, but it's okay. Let me just concentrate on you guys. The minimum requirement, if you meet it, you have 90% chances of going to work abroad as a teacher. So if you're a teacher in your home country, The opportunities are there. All you need to do is to be determined and then perseverance. Be determined and perseverance. I traveled from, like, it seems I want to tell you a little bit about me before going to the point. I traveled from Ghana to the United States, and then I paid less than, yeah, I would say I paid less than $500 to get to the United States with all my paperwork and everything. That is the only amount I paid. I did not pay anything to any agent. I did everything myself. I read, I asked questions, and then I went through the process myself. So you can also go through the process. So um, you can also go to the process. This is my YouTube. I have so many information there that you can watch later on. But today I'm going to share my screen. We first I'm looking at United States and Canada. I'm not going to go into details, but I'll give you a brief overview of what you need to know and where you have to go to read more. Because I have like many video here that explain in details of some of the things. So let's talk about the United States first. So United States, the route for you to go to the United States as a teacher is through the J1 visa program. The J1 visa program. I'm saying that it's not the only route, but that is the easiest to get there if you are in your home country. The requirement they need is a minimum of 2 years teaching, a minimum of 2 years teaching, and then you have a bachelor degree. So you have a bachelor degree, a minimum of 2 years teaching. That is the minimum requirement. There are other things that is very simple. You can get that. So the J1 will hire you through a sponsor because this is the United States government program. So they will hire you through a sponsor. So if you look, you can see my screen now. These are the sponsors, many of them, a lot of the sponsors. So I have this link in the description that you can look at and then go through the sponsors, look at them, look at their eligibility criteria, what they need, and then if you qualify for that, just apply to them. Just apply to the sponsors. They are going to, if they accept your application, they are going to find a school for you to go and teach. So you fly from your home country, you go to the United States, you go to the classroom and teach. So you are not stranded because you are coming, you have your job. And then getting the visa will be easier because they do about 90% of the job for you. You go to the embassy with your letter, and then there are some few questions that you'll be asked. So if you don't have any criminal records and anything that will not make you inadmissible, then you get your visa straight away. I remember when I went for my visa, I wasn't asked much. I wasn't asked much because the visa was already issued. So it's just formality. So that is for the United States. I have this description in the link. That's the website address in the description that you can click on, and then you can read more about it. And then I have videos. I have videos too that explain. If you go to my YouTube, I have videos too that explain. One thing I did is if you go to, let me show you this, www.lifeapp201.com. If you go to this, I try to, yeah. So over here, I've made it simple for you. So if you want to, if you come here, if you want to study abroad or whatever you want to do, the videos are there, simple, that you can get it. Get it. Okay. So yeah, somebody's asking, please send me link to the J1 visa sponsorship. Yeah, so the link is in the description. The link, but if you come to the website too, I have the like my videos there that will show you everything that you need to do. Not all of them, because I'm still trying to develop this website, so that if you go to my YouTube channel, it's difficult for you to find a particular video that you want. You can look at, you can go to my website, and then you'll be able to go straight to the video. But it's not all videos here yet. I'm still trying to work on it. So the sponsors are here. Back to the J1. The sponsors are here. You can apply as many as you want, because there is no fee in the application. There's no fee in the application. Let me explain it a bit to you. You don't pay any application fee. The only money that you pay, and then most of the sponsors, 99% of the sponsors will even pay that money for you. And then few of them will ask you to pay back when you start working in the United States. There's few of them. Most of them will just give it to you free. Most of them will just give it to you free. Most of them will just give it to you free. So you pay, the only money you're going to pay, you have to do your evaluation, so you have to pay that, and then you have to apply your visa. You have to pay for the visa application too. So I think those are the only money you pay. The sponsor is going to pay the rest for you, and some of them will ask you to pay it back when you get to the United States. Some of them too. Yeah. So somebody is asking, what is the best month to do American teaching application? I did some last year, December, but it seems I was late in the application. Okay. Yeah. So for the J1 applications, for the J1 applications, for the J1 application, you do it like it is throughout the year. But the best time to do it is now, this time, from, let's say, from, we are in April now, so March up to July, because the J1 will take some time, depending on where you are, the documentation, bring this, do this. So it's better you start your J1 maybe from February or January, start your J1 application. So if you go through, by now you are done. And if you are done, they are going to put you, because the reason why this is the best time is, the academic year is going to end in 2 months time. So now schools knows teachers who are coming back, so they know the vacancies, so they've start looking for teachers now. If you did it in December, the academic year is like midway, and no school know. Only like for those who are due to retirement, they are the only people that the school might know that they are not coming next year. But for the rest, nobody knows whether they are coming back or they are not coming again. But this time, and then what happened in the United States, even in Canada, is the school asks for you, like you write, they'll ask for your consent. Are you coming next year? So like where I teach now, they've asked me, am I coming next year? So if I say yes, then I'm coming next year. If I say no, they know that I'm not coming, so they have to look for a teacher. So this is the best time. This is the best time. But this is not the best time to apply for J1 application. But this is the best time that you get into the school. This is the best time that you get into the school. So J1, apply it somewhere January. You go through all the process. By now, your file has been approved and you have been put on green light for teachers to, sorry, for schools to see you. And this is the time schools are looking for teachers. This is the time schools are looking for teachers. But in generally, application is year round, year round. So just talking about the J1 before I move on to Canada. Okay, Doris again. What is the best time for J1 teacher? So just as I said, start December is okay. Starting the application, January is okay, because the J1, you don't apply to schools. You apply through the sponsors. What is on my screen? Those are the people you apply to, and they will take you through process. Like I worked with Educational Partners International. Those are the sponsors I worked with, and then it takes time because they have to, I think they did about 3 interviews before they will approve you. You have to do your evaluation. You have to send your transcript. You have to do this. You have to do that. That takes time. So if you apply for J1 now, you can still get a chance if you are able to provide all the documents in timely manner. You get all your documents in good time, then they can put you out for schools to see. So the best time is January, December, apply. But most of the sponsors too will not open their like, they know the peak period is this time. So most sponsors, because maybe they don't want to pay their workers, not that they don't want to pay their workers, but they don't have enough money to do that. So they will maybe start active work somewhere January or February. So January, February, put in your application. But even before you start your application, do your research and make sure you know where to get all the document, you know what to be asked, so you wouldn't waste time in the document. I would say the difficult part is passing the initial stages, because your interviews with the sponsors, if you pass your interviews with the sponsors, then you are good to go. You are good to go. Let me show you another trick for this one. This is so like what the J1 will do is the sponsor will advertise you to the schools. Some sponsors have schools that they will send you direct there, but most of the sponsors are just going to advertise you. Schools will pick you, interview you. If you pass their interview, they give you a contract through the sponsor. The sponsor doesn't take your money. You see all the money that the school is paying you. The sponsor does not take a penny from your money. You get all your money. Though the school pay the sponsors for what they do, but it's not from your money. It's not from your money. What you can do is you can Google any school district in the United States and then look out for job vacancies. So if you see a job vacancy in the school district, do not apply it. Write to them and tell them you are on so and so is your sponsor and your profile is there. So if they are interested in you, so the school will go to that sponsor, because the school can hire you direct, but that one is very difficult because this one is with the government. So it's easy. But if the school is hiring you direct from your home country, the process the school will go through, the amount of money they will pay, and then all that, they wouldn't do that. That is why they hire through the sponsors. So you tell them you are with this sponsor, and then they can just go to the sponsors and then pick you from there. That is another way that if you qualify with a sponsor, the sponsor will tell you you are now on the placement stage, meaning they've put you out advertise you to schools. So you can also do your backdoor search, look for schools, and then ask them, hey, I'm with so and so sponsor. Can you hire me? They will hire you through the sponsor. So that is one way that you can do it. You can do it. This is very easy if you have the qualification. It's very easy and simple. You can get it. You don't pay much. Like I said, I paid less than $500 to get to the United States. Paid less than $500 to get to the United States. So J1 now is just you getting the job. If you get a job too, there are so many things that you need to do. It's not anything difficult. So the important thing or the first thing is getting to United States and then teaching. And then now let me pause on United States. If you go to my website, there are so many videos there that you can look at as well. There are so many videos that you can look at as well. Now, let me go to Canada. Canada too is also another place that many people want to travel to. And then teachers too, you still have that opportunity to travel to Canada. But before you work in Canada as a teacher, you need to be satisfied in one of the provinces in Canada. You need to be satisfied in one of the provinces in Canada. Yeah, so that is very important. Without certification, you can't work in any school in Canada. Can't work in any school in Canada. Unlike the United States J1, because you are certified in your home country, they hire you as highly qualified teacher. So the state that you are teaching in will give you that certification without any paperwork. They'll base on your home country certification and then get back. Canada, you need to get the certification from Canada first. The good part is most of the schools, not all of the schools, will still hire you if you are in the process of the certification. Most of the schools will still hire you. So if you want to teach in Canada from your home country, you need to first get certified in one of the provinces. I will recommend British Columbia. That is the province I recommend. But there are other provinces, Ontario. But know that not all the provinces will also give you the certification if you are outside Canada. So you have to do your research well. So today I'm going to show you some of the places you can find job if you are in, if you want to teach in Canada. If you want to teach in Canada. So I'll show you 3 websites. So this is Make a Future. Make a Future. So if you go to this website and then you want to teach over there, and this is mostly for BC. This is mostly for those who want to teach in BC. So you could see that there are so many teaching positions here. There are so many teaching positions here that you can apply to, but you need to be certified in BC first. So that is the first thing that you need to do. And then good thing about this website is you open an account and then they do job fairs. Let me see. Okay, so if you open an account, there are so many. I can't find it here because I've not logged into my account. I think so. There are job fairs. Okay. There are job fairs that you can attend to. And then if you attend to those job fairs, you get a chance to talk to the employers one-on-one, ask them any question, and then like tell them what you need. And then one thing you should know is if you are talking to the employers, let them know that maybe you've started your certification. And your certification will come because your certification could take it can take almost a year to be completed. Can take almost a year to be completed. So let the employers know, and then they are aware that it can take a year. So let them know you've started your certification. And then if you get, for the United States, the sponsors help you with your visa and everything. But for Canada, you are doing everything yourself. You are not working with any sponsor, so you are on your own. Some people get the services of immigration consultants. You can do that, but it's expensive, and then you can do it yourself. But just that after you've gotten your offer, then you have to now come and work on your visa. The schools can help you. The best program that can help you get there is using the PNP, using the PMP. So most of the provinces have the um, provisional nomination program that can help you enter Canada easily, or you have to apply for work permit, and that will require you getting the LMIA. That will require you getting the LMIA. So all these are some things that you need to know. But the first step is you getting the job. You getting the job. I have a story I may tell you later on this thing. It is like a cumbersome process. It is very cumbersome process. So this is Make a Future. I have the link in the description. You can go there, look at some of the jobs that they have. Look at some of the jobs that they have. And this one, all the jobs are in British Columbia. So if you don't want to go to British Columbia, then Make a Future is not for you. Make a Future is not for you. And then one good part too is they have, let me show you this. They have offshore. Let me see. Yeah, they have offshore schools. Offshore schools are like British Columbia schools that are outside British Columbia. Most of them are in China. So these are some of the schools that, so you could see this one is in China. They are looking for English teacher. This one is in Japan. This one is in Japan. This one is in Egypt. This one is in Egypt. This one is in China, Egypt, Egypt. So if you want to apply to some of the, but you still require the certification because it is still a British Columbia school. It is, though it is in Egypt, it is not an Egyptian school. It is a British Columbia school. They do everything. They study with the British Columbia curriculum, just as we have the Cambridge and then all those schools in our countries. Though they are in the country, but they study the United States or UK curriculum. So that is how this one too as well. They are like international schools in those countries, and most of the students are like Canadians or Americans or some diaspora in those countries. So if you work in these schools, some of these schools, it's like you are going to work with high profile people case. Yes, like ambassadors, um like high biz people case, because like, yeah, so you can look for that one too. So the next one that we are looking at is education.com. Education.com. So they also advertise for teachers in Canada. You need to sign in first. Okay. Yeah. So they also advertise for teachers in Canada. So all these are vacancies that you can look out and then do it. Just apply. You can apply first. Definitely, they are going to ask you about your certification. Tell them your intention of doing the certification. Start the certification. Show them a proof that you've started the certification, and then you can go through. They will accept you. Most of them will accept you. Most of them will accept you. So I don't want to go far with this video, but it seems I'm getting far. So this also have the description there. And then the last one is apply to education. Apply to education. So this one too, they also have um yeah, search for job. Yeah, so just like make the future, even some of them make the future would send you here, or some of the applied to education to send you to the make the future. So they also have so many jobs that you can look out for. So if you're a teacher, you want to teach in Canada, these are some of the places that you can look out. They also have fairs, so job fairs. Yeah. So job fairs and professional development. So even now, oh, okay. So even today is 23rd, a job fair is going on, and all their job fair are online. Teach in Quebec. So those who want to teach in Quebec job fair. So you can go to the link and even register if it is not too late. You can register on 25th, teacher job fair, evening event. Elementary teacher job fair, May 2nd. Secondary teacher job fair, May 3rd. Teach in Nova Scotia, British Columbia K-12. Yeah. So you see, there are so many job fairs going on. It seems like every 2 days there's a job fair going on that you can attend. Yeah, job First Nation schools job fair. Yeah, so First Nation schools, those are some of the schools that can easily hire you. Those are some of the schools that can easily hire you because the First Nation are in the like away from most of the cities. So most people do not want to work over there. So the Nation schools can, most of them can hire you because you know it yourself. People say yes, it's difficult to find job in Canada. Yes, it's true, it's difficult to find job in Canada, but if you know the right place to go and then the right time to apply it, you will get a job. But in the cities, the competition is high, but that doesn't mean you cannot still get a job over there. You can still get a job over there. But the First Nation school, the competition is not that high. Okay. So these are the three sites: Make a Future, Education, Canada.com, and then Apply to Education. These are the three sites that you can get most of Canada teaching job. This is not the only site. There are so many places too that you can apply to the job. But the important thing is you need to get your certification first. You need to get your certification first. So teach abroad. You need to secure your teaching job in the United States or Canada now. It's very simple, but you have to go through a lot of process. You have to go through a lot of process. So thank you. I plan to just do 30 minutes and I've passed 3 minutes, so 33 minutes. So this is live app. We only give you the best information that will help you. Go to our YouTube page. There are so many videos there that will help you. Summer is on here, then you can get some summer job too. Some summer job too will give you work permit, but I know for now that will be very short to do it, but you can look at it, know how it works, and next year you can work with it. Like I said, if you go to www.lifeapp201.com, you can learn on my website where I have put all the my videos there, so you don't navigate through a lot through the YouTube channel. Though it's not all of them that are here yet, because yeah, it's difficult. I don't have much time. Very difficult. So thank you. I hope this helps you. Like my videos, share my videos, pass it on to others. If you are not a subscriber, please do well to subscribe to be part of the family. Yeah, like I said some time ago, now if I'm a little bit busy, you need help in your application or anything, let me know. I'm going to help you. There's no charge to any help that I give you. I'll just show you the right thing to do. If I have the time, I can help you do it from A to Z. We hope that your dream comes true. Just perceive, push on. Don't give up. Don't look at it and say it's difficult. You can do it. If I did it, you can also do it. So thank you, and see you next time with another video. Thank you very much. Subscribe, share, and like. Bye bye.